How's it going, guys? Old guy Jim here, heading up the hill. You know the routine. Up to the car. Willie, where's your sisters at? Where's your sisters? And as always, I'm going to have my dogs with me. My lens clean? Yeah, my lens is clean. All right, I'm still working on the trunk. Well, actually, it's done now. The trunk and the floors of the car. You know, after we pull up the tar matting that's on the floor with dry ice, it leaves shit, basically. And don't you pee in my car. Hey, come on, man. Really, Willie? Don't pee in the car, baby boy. Bad dog. Bad dog. Anyways, it leaves crap on the floor, and I'll show you the tools that I use to get that up. The best way that I found to get that stuff up. Right now, I got to hunt down my other two dogs. There's like 40 cats on this farm, and they're always on a cat hunt. Oh, here's inside my shop. I mentioned it before, but the reason why I don't have my car in here is I'm doing a lot of primer work. So if I were to primer in here, it would absolutely just freaking cover everything. It would be a mess, and I don't want to get it on the bikes or the side-by-side or anything else in here. So I love my compressor. I love that compressor. 575 at Lowe's. I think it's beautiful. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. This is all stuff that's out of my car. I got out here while I do the floors in it. Where them darn dogs at? Just bear with me, guy. Come on with me. Let's go see if we can find those rodents. Molly! Darla! Like I said, they're on a cat hunt. There's a lot of cats on this farm. A lot of them. They're all feral, too. They don't ever touch them. If they do, it's a bad mistake, because the cat usually ends up tearing up the dog pretty bad. They come home with cuts on their face and everything. Darla! Molly! Where you at? Come on, guys! That dog right there, that's Willie. He is a good boy. He sticks right with me. He sticks right with me everywhere I go. All right, Willie, where's your sisters, buddy? Molly, Darla! Oh, there they are. What are you guys doing? Looking for them kitties? Mm-hmm. Little beagle. She's always on the hunt. And this old girl here, that old pet. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. Meow, meow. Oh, hush. Hush, hush. Okay, back this way. Come on with me. Let's go over here. Come on. Well, anyways, that's why I don't have the car in there, because it would just make a mess. So I'm going to uncover this real quick and show you guys the floors I've been working on. In this foam box out here, because I got tired of toting my paints and everything back, my primers. So I put them in here and I can just cover everything up. Try to keep it from getting too hot or too cold, because extreme climate changes aren't good for paints. This is my old headlight. I ordered two brand new ones. They're here. They're in the room. Someday I'll break those out. Put that up there. Put that up there. Okay, I'm going to uncover this piece of shit, and we'll have a look at what's been going on. All right, we're uncovered. Let me make sure my timer is going on this thing. Make sure everything's all right. Yep, we're recording. Okay, here we go. You have to sand of course you got to sand everything out really good for the primer or end paint to take a grip. Everything, but this is pretty much 3 days of work on this. The floor was I actually found some rust in the car. If you look close, you can still see just a few dimples. I actually did Bondo bodywork in here to reduce some of the deeper pits that were in here. But like I said, I used an etching solution to stop the rust completely. And I did my body work, put a sealer on it, and the rust won't come back. This is all urethane primer. It actually turned out really nice. Get over here, girl. My dog. And this is the back seating area. All this has been done, sanded out, primered. Like I said, I'm going to paint the entire inside of the car Milano red, R81, code R81 red. And I got to take the doors off to do that. And the only part that I have left in here, the two front floorboards are done. The back ones need to be finished. I'm thinking about doing that today. My body is really beat today. I am so sore from crouching inside of here doing all this work to it. Shot a little primer there last night. I had to sand out a bad spot. But yeah, so plan is get the floor done here, get the doors off, and I just untied my damn shoe. Give me a second. Hold on. God, it's so aggravating when I step on my shoelaces and untie my shoes. But anyways, finish this part, take the doors off, let the primer dry when I get done right here. Then go through with, I don't know, probably, I'm going to use a dry, probably 320. I'll hit everything with 320 dry, sand everything out, and then lay my red down. I got to sand every single corner and edge. If you ever do an inside of the car, brace yourself. If you ever want to paint an interior, you got to sand every little corner, around everything, everywhere. You want to make sure you get rid of the you know, the shiny finish, and have a nice you know, scuffed up dull finish for the paint to get a hold of. But it is incredibly tedious to sand around every corner, everywhere, and get it all smooth, and try your best not to break through. If you break through, it's Milano red underneath. It's not going to show when you paint it. So the outside of the body, like I said, we're just going to finish up. There's no body work left. It's just sanding down, getting some good primer on it, and then block sand the car out and paint it. I'm not painting the car out here. It won't be painted. Next door is a full restoration and hot rod shop next door to right where I live, and I've known Mike that owns that place next door for about 15 years, and he offered, if I want to use his he's got like a $50,000 or $40,000 spray booth, he said, to paint my car in. I'm like, absolutely, Mike, thank you so much. I would love to use your booth. So that's where I'm going to get to spray my car. He's in there. The interior, I'm going to go ahead and spray it out here. There hasn't been any wind for a day, but yeah, that brings up the subject. This if you notice, I have the cover off my top and wrapped around the car. Reason for that being, the last 3 days it's been pretty windy. Now these little carports you can buy, or party tents, what do they call them, from Amazon for $100, they're nice, they're really nice, but they will not handle any wind at all. It just destroys them. You can see right here where there's a buckle starting, but this buckled and caved in. I had to cut out a piece and put that PVC on there. On the other side, same thing. It buckled right here, so I put a piece in to repair it. And this thing is worse for wear. It's been here like 9 months. I'm surprised it lasts this long. But then you see I got the straps on it. Without those straps on, it couldn't take any wind. It would just bend the piss out of it. It was done. So I had to tie it down, make it the best I can. Just trying to keep the car, or keep me in the shade, because it gets pretty warm here when the sun's out. So that's the plan. You can see this. I took these off, and I got to order the new window seals here. They call them, they actually call them belts. I have no idea why. But this is nice, you know, a lot of dirt back in here. I got to get that out. But the body work's done. Underneath the car, I don't know if I ever showed you guys underneath the car. This is called a Rocket bed liner. Mike told me next door to go ahead and use it for underneath my car. He said you'll get a much durable and shinier finish than anything you could use. But I spent probably the better part of 4 days laying under this car, sanding everything to prep it for the bed liner. But it is absolutely gorgeous under there. It is beautiful. Everything turned out so good. This stuff is so solid. It is rock ass hard too. And I put some gas on it and some acetone to test it before I used it. Nothing eats this shit. Nothing will eat it. Doesn't even make it gummy. But this stuff is fantastic. And the whole belly of the car is done. Entire belly of the car is done. I got the front covered, but it's all done. It's completely done. Great stuff. Sealed up the car very good for some moisture. And a lot of people will put down their doors, they'll put some type of sealer in here. Don't do that. Don't put anything down this door, anything that can hold moisture. It's got little vent holes that's going to drop water and vent your door. Don't put anything in there. You don't want anything holding moisture at all. And so, you know, right now they're all really clean. When water gets in, they'll just drain right out the holes, and nothing's gonna stick. Yeah, make sure you got everything like that, you know, airing out really good and nice and clean. So the door jambs here, these door jambs are not they're not scratched. They're not even dull. They're not even faded because, you know, they're not exposed to a lot of sun. So when I paint the interior, if this here doesn't differ from the color in the interior that much, I'm not going to spray the door jambs. You know, they don't need it. They're really nice all the way. I am going to spray up on top of this. This will be exposed. The door panels will go right underneath here. Flat, just a flat sheet of ABS plastic is all that'll be underneath there. And I'll put on those on the quarter panels. I have a flat sheet of ABS plastic. I'll build an ABS wall here and just, you know, kind of close it in just a little bit. There will be no heater, no AC, no defroster, no nothing. My digital gauge panel to read data. Steering wheel, 2 seats, foot pedals. That's about it. Lexan windows. I still haven't decided what to put in the doors yet. Pretty sure I'm going to go Lexan. Pretty sure. But anyways, just a quick update on what's going on the past few days. That's what I've been doing on the inside. And like I said, any questions about materials or anything like that, just holler at me. Let me know. I was going to show you the tools, the best way that I found to get the stuff off. And this is after using dry ice and pulling up, you know, all the heavy matting that's around here. There's a little bit of stuff left around these drain ports here. A lot of heavy goop. This wire wheel right here, this is heavy ass duty. It takes it right off. Just got to work it and take it right off, and it goes everywhere. You just got to clean it up. But this wheel doesn't hurt the metal at all. Doesn't hurt it a bit. Then for down in the edges and stuff, the other tool I was using for that was these little wheels that you can buy at Harbor Freight. That takes that fine stuff up. Some, you know, like this right here, little stuff takes that up right away. Little fine stuff. I bought 2 wheels. One wheel looks like one wheel is probably going to do the whole car. But it was really cold last night. It was in the upper 20s. I stuck that heater in here when I closed up. I made sure all the fumes and everything was out of here first before I turned that on. I let it air out for about an hour, and then I closed it up last night, wrapped it up, and turned it on, and cured this primer really good. So God, it looks so nice back in there. You know, it's disappointing that this rubber nasty shit, you know, that they put on from the factory is all around here. But I'll tell you what, if you remove that stuff, your car leaks like a son of a bitch. Pretty much everywhere, especially up around, you know, your hinge area, right up in here by the hood. If you clean it all out, it just pours in your car. It's amazing how much water that stuff keeps out. So about all you can do with that stuff is smooth it out a little bit. You know, they pretty much goop it on there pretty nasty from the factory. So the inside of the trunk, I'm not going to paint this at all. It doesn't need it. Except for that. There's something on it? Yeah, that's a little scratch. I'll fix that. I'll just touch it up. But the inside of the trunk, look at this car. There's just no rust in this car at all. Nothing. This is all the way it was when I got it. Just no rust in it. Oh, look at that right there. What is that? No. Wait. Oh, there it is right there. Little piece of rust. A little bit of tiny bit of rust. I'll fix that. That's about it. Okay. Anyways, wait a minute. That's almost unacceptable the way that looks, but what the hell. I think the fuel tank I'm gonna go with bolts up in the factory spot of the car. It's made by FCS. I think it's FCS. Bolts up right where the factory fuel tank goes. The factory fuel tank weighs 32 pounds. The new tank that I'm putting in weighs 7.9 pounds, and it is a beauty. Look up a FCS 5-gallon fuel tank Honda. Just Google Honda FCS 5-gallon fuel tank. It'll pop up. It's nice thing. You get the tank, all the mounting hardware. It's actually got a fuel level sensor on it, 0 to 90 ohm, and it's $5.95 for everything. But it is beautiful. It'll look so nice. I was gonna put a fuel cell in the trunk, but that's moving weight to the back of the car, which is a front-wheel drive car. Not a good idea. You know, it's gonna have a hard time hooking up as it is. The stock fuel tank will sit right here. The fuel sensor will be seen right underneath that lid, just like the factory one. And I can retain my fuel filler with the new tank. I can use my fuel filler. I guess I'm going to see it from the outside. Yeah, I can retain my stock fuel filler for the tank, and I like that. I already ordered a new neck for the fuel filler for the tank. Ordered a new one. It was like $50 from Autosport. What is it? Autosports.com, Autosports.com or some shit like that. So the plan next is get the inside done, get it painted, get the doors off, start working on those, sand out the car, and get the outside painted next door. First I gotta put the suspension on so I can roll the damn thing. Oh shit, you know what? I gotta put the suspension on and roll my wheel wells so my tires will fit. I gotta do the front end back before I do anything else, because that'll probably crack the primer. Inside, I did this all by hand. I actually rolled this lip by hand. Well, with pliers, of course, and a rubber hammer. And I got it really super smooth. I don't know if you can see it. It's rolled really nice around there. So now the roller wheel, we'll just push right on that and bring it out the best I can. I'm probably want to get like a 3/8, maybe a little more. I'm hoping to push them out almost to a 1/2 inch. The front fenders are brand new, and they're actually on the car still right now. Okay, well, yeah, that's the plan. Get the suspension on, roll the wheel wells, finish the outside of the bodywork, roll it next door, and get it painted. And once I get that done, we can start putting all the shit that's in that room that you've seen, getting it on the car. And the motor that I built for this, I sent the block to Jeff. I'm going to start walking back down the house. I sent the block to Jeff at CNC Works. I can't remember, he's in New Jersey or New Hampshire. And had the bottom end totally built for boost. They say the block is good for 700 horsepower because I had the CSS put in it. So I'm just walking down the house and explaining what I got for motor. I thought I'd take you guys with me. The cylinder head was completely done. 6,000 Ferrara valves. Ferrara valve springs, dual valve springs, 85-pound titanium retainers. The whole head was completely built. I spared no expense on building my long block. I spent $8,000. Hey Willie, you gonna take the mail to the house? I spent $8,000. Willie, come here. $8,000 building my long block. $8,000. So it better hold up. 600 horsepower should be obtainable fairly easy. Not that I'm going to be able to use it. I drive like an old man anyways. I am an old man. I drive very easy. So the car will never see any hard duty. Never. I just want to build it. I'm just building it to build it. Not to go off and show it. Want to take that for daddy? No? Oh, good girl. Okay, bring it in the house. Building the car just to have fun, you know, show it around, you know, the little car meets around and stuff like that. And I do want to slaughter some Corvettes from a roll. I don't like Corvettes. I don't care for them. I don't like them. So I'm missing out. Oh, I don't like Corvettes. Darla, are you coming? Darla! Come on, girl. Why'd you stay up there? Come on, baby. Look at that beagle. Come on, old girl. She is a bit old too, actually. So, yeah, don't care for Corvettes too much. Don't like them. Where's my dog? I can't see. There she is. Yeah, don't care for Corvettes. New Camaros are just a piece of shit, from what I'm told. I don't really know. And come on, Dar. Yeah, I'd like to kill a couple of them from a roll. As far as doing any drag racing from a dig, no, not doing it. Don't care for that. Drag racing just tears up material, tears your car up, puts a lot of stress on things. It's unnecessary. If I was in competition, sure, but okay, I've jabbered enough. Anyways, that's the plan. I'm on it. I'm going to hopefully start spraying some red this weekend, and I'm going to put my phone. I'm going to try to do time-lapse photography. Trying to make you guys a video of me spraying the inside. And I do have a lot of spray experience. I own my own business for 15 years in South Florida called Cheetah Racing Bodies. Cheetah as in the cat cheetah. Racing Bodies. There's not much left on the internet about it now because it was back in 2002 that I sold the business. But I built racing bodywork for road race motorcycles and drag race motorcycles. Made my own product, ran my own building, ran my own business. It was a lot of work, and did a lot of paint work back then, so I got an idea what's going on. Nothing's really changed in the past 20 some years. Okay, all right, you guys ready to go in? So Dad shuts up. Okay, sounds good to me. All right, why don't you say bye, baby? Okay, good girl. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you soon. Later.